Hey there, Toy and Collectible fans, Fly Guy for TekSushi.com. Giving you a look at this DC Collectibles Deathstroke. This is a figure. I do not want a lot of DC stuff at all, and pretty much after this review you might understand why. But Deathstroke's one of those great characters. He's basically DC Universe's version of Deadpool, but just not as cool. It's a figure which comes out in a 2-pack along with Green Arrow, and they look certainly in the box pretty damn slick, but unfortunately they're just not great. So they've done a pretty decent job, Mattel, I think, in building these and putting them together, but they kind of lack a little bit in a lot of places. But anyway, there's some plus points I'll show you. So let me get a really good super duper close-up for you on this figure. So as I say, I bought this loose, and the paintwork on him is a little bit dodgy in places. It's not that the actual application of paint hasn't been applied well, it actually has. You can even see the detail there on the gun and on the handle. There is a fair amount of precision paint being applied. The problem seems to be is where the paint has been put onto the joints. It makes them incredibly stiff and gets them to the point that they're almost ready to break. So on one of the feet here that we've got, the paint is actually been applied so much to it that it's actually made the feet really sticky. You have to really wiggle these toes around to get this thing moving, and this one's a little bit stuck there. So the paint's been really just, you can see the joint will move, but the paint's given a very tacky and sticky kind of like quality to it, and it's caused that figure to stick a little bit. But otherwise, paintwork, it's applied pretty well. It's not too bad on the face there, but yeah, it's just small things about it. The paintwork's okay. Articulation is not too bad. We do get on this guy, we get a ball jointed, swivel head. It's not a, is it ball joint? It is a ball joint. It is, but very limited in movement. We do get a ball joint with a hinge on the arms. You can just about see that there. But it's again a kind of weird hinge. It seems to be pinned in underneath the arm and makes it, its movement's okay, but again the paintwork had to wiggle this thing around pretty much to get it to move at all. You'll see there's a fair bit of articulation in terms of there's both this bicep joint that turns as well, so get that swivel on that part there. You'll see on the elbow it does bend, but again feels like it's going to break. You can see the join there, and we've also got this swivel forearm. There's no swivel wrist, it's all on the swivel forearm. He's got a movable upper torso, but is a bit limited by the armour belt and what he's got on, so it will move a little bit back and forward. You can just about see that. It's a little hard. So there is no swivel waist as such, there's nothing on there. We do get these kind of G.I. Joe-like hips that are on pins, and you'll see there's a double joint on the knees, and these articulated ankles, although again the paint's been just applied so thickly in there, it makes it quite hard to, there you go, a leg just fell off. But as you can see, the join there is a clear plastic ball which pops into this ball socket. Now don't fear, that actually just clips in quite nicely. That's what I'm saying, the figure's okay, but it's just, you know, things like that, you're like, really? You don't really get that on a Hasbro figure all too often. It's a good looking figure, but when it comes to accessories, the guns do not remove from the holster, which is a major bummer, I have to say. They look fantastic, but they don't remove. So, kind of limited. One cool feature we get is on the back of the figure, you'll see a small lump of plastic there, and a kind of, it's almost like a key or a T shape, and that allows that to plug into this rifle on the back, which you'll see there, that little T shape. Oh, I should have held it like that, it looked like a T. That little T shape there, so that plugs into the back and allows you to have the rifle, which by the way is absolutely oversized. It's a gigantic kind of rifle. Go on, clip on, what are you doing? There you go. So that allows that to clip onto that there. I get the funny feeling this rifle has been used on something else before, because the scale of it is just, that's wrong. Something's wrong. I mean, that's like, I don't know, that'd be a giant weapon for that figure. It does hold into his hands fairly well, so you can pose him I did have some problems trying to get it properly done, but there, for example, is the weapon in his hand. Sorry about this not showing you while I'm doing it, but it's bloody hard to get it in his hand. This is what I'm saying. It's not a bad figure, but it's not a great figure either. The weapon itself is proving really hard to get into his hands, but looks the part. It's nice to see it in a chrome colour rather than black plastic, as Hasbro tend to do. But again, it's just absolutely ginormous, the size of it. It just doesn't fit. Deathstroke and weapon. It's just, it's ridiculously big. Not too out of proportion, but, well, like, what do you expect? I picked this up on eBay from a seller. Didn't want to spend the extra money to get the Green Arrow. Not a fan of him, but I have to say, a little disappointed in Deathstroke here. Looking forward to there's a 6-inch version of him. Maybe we might have some luck there, but so far Deathstroke figures have tended to kind of a little bit be hit and miss. Either very limited in articulation or just a little bit lacking, such as this one. But not the worst figure you'll get, but disappointing. That's what I would say. But let us know what you think. You a Deathstroke fan? Love to know. Tell us below. It's one of the first DC figures I've reviewed. So if you're a DC fan as well, let us know below. Deathstroke, does he rock? He's certainly going to be one of the playable characters in the new Arkham Origins game, so be looking forward to that. You can join us on facebook.com/TekSushi or on twitter.com/TekSushi, and we're also on Google Plus under TekSushi. But let us know what you think below. Again, a comment, and give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let us know what you think of the review, and we shall give you more reviews coming up soon. Hit that subscribe button and you will get emails straight into your inbox the minute we do a video. That's it from us, and we'll see you for another review coming up soon. Bye.